and that's pretty much my money making scheme in this game. Okay, so this is the village elder who gives you the quests. Here we go. Get used to the noise she makes because she says that, or she does that every time you talk to her. Heard a hunter had fallen from the snow mountains. She was shocked. Oh my. Oh wow. I wasn't even reading that, I was just saying that as a genuine reaction. And an old person being village chief. Who'd have thought? Settle down as a hunter. Basically, she says that that house you were in, it's yours. Show the strength by completing an easy quest. Still recovering, which feel up to it. You can try some of the other quests from other areas, but first you should rest up a bit. The guild counter is the gathering hall, which is to the left, the big building next to the chick with the knapsack. There you go. You'll find a branch of the Hunters Guild. If you want to take out a multiple hunter quest, that's your best bet. For details, head over and ask the person on the counter. I don't know why I said that like I did, but I did. It's like a sing-song kind of way. I'm just so excited, okay? I'm so excited, I'm never doing that again. The fuck? Guild card? Oh, I'm experienced. Isn't that nice? Wait, am I running around? Oh cool, I was. Alrighty. Okay. What happens? I don't know. But I don't want to talk to you, dude. I didn't even want to come over here. Why did I do that? Whatever. And this is the old village chief from the first game, which I will be doing at some point, no doubt. But I figured I'd start with Monster Hunter Freedom Unite because it is a huge game, and honestly, I'm not really that used to Monster Hunter Freedom because that is the first game, and when I first played it, I was really inexperienced in the game and how it worked, so I didn't really know what to do or what to expect. So, you know. Anyway, if you were a beginner, if it says if you're a beginner, I think they send you to go here first before doing anything, because if you go here, firstly, you need to read Hunter info, which is Hunters train forever, not just for a day. Departing on a quest allows hunters to hunt. No shit. Victory is fun, losing not so much. First, try various quests that have no contract fee, which is pretty much every quest that the village elder offers to begin with. Achieve the goal condition. Beginner training, special rule number 1. Oh, it says down here actually. Basically, it says at the bottom, like, Hunter info training forever, blah blah blah, and then it's like, down at the bottom is what it's telling you, so I'll go over it quickly. So you can read it if you wish, but I've read these fucking shitloads, and I don't wish to do it anymore. Okay, yep. One thing I will say while I'm going through this. This game, I'm going to be showing off most of what I'm doing, but when it comes to grinding, or anything of the sort, then I'm probably going to be doing it off screen, because it's a pain in the fucking arse, to say the least. Maybe what I'll do is do the level 1, the 1-star guild elder quests, finish all those off, and then see if I have any, like, equipment, materials for new equipment. If I don't, then I'll continue doing those quests. I'll do them off screen though, and that's the way I'm going to do things. I'm going to do a quest on screen. I'm going to do every quest on screen. That's a bit of a promise. I'm going to do as many quests as I can on screen. But once I've done a certain quest, if I need to go back and do some grinding or whatever, I will only do the quests I have already done to get said materials. I won't be doing quests I haven't done off screen because that's kind of unfair, so it's not really showing you what you can do. Anyway, right, so there's these quests that you can do if you are a noob. I've already done these many times, but they do offer you like 150Z, which is pretty good to begin with. So what I'm gonna do is do all of these weapon quests and things off screen, as well as the basic practice ones off screen, because then I'll have some nice pocket change and you won't have to see the same quest over and over and over again. Win-win situation, right? The downside to that is you don't get to see like how every weapon plays But as the game progresses, as I get more comfortable with certain weapons, you'll get to see how they go anyway. And in the training school, solo training, you get to fight certain bosses in there, which is actually what I showed on the PSP test video, which will have been like fucking months and months and months ago by the time this goes up. But, yeah, that has multiple different weapon classes you can use there anyway, so you'll get to see how they pan out in the end, and that's all that matters. But for now, I will say goodbye, for now, and I will see you once I've done all these shitty quests. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright, welcome back. I've done everything. Yeah, the game's finished. No, I'm kidding. I've done all the weapon ones, all 11 of those. Pain in the ass because of the 1 minute wait when you've finished a goddamn quest. I'll talk more about that later, but that's that. We've done everything in the basic training, Gaiadrome, raw meat, well done steak, honeys, bloody blue bleep bloop blah. We'll find more out about that shit later in the game. Now let's return to Poka Village. I don't actually know how you say it, it's either Poka or Poke. Poke Village. No, it sounds stupid like that, so I'm gonna say Pokey. That sounds even dumber. Right, first thing I want to do, even though I've like been playing the game for 25 minutes, although for me it's been like 41 minutes because 18 for the quests. Now I want to go to the info magazines because this is, I'm pretty sure this is what he was just talking about. Like within the, oh maybe not. Within the training shit, I think this is where he was, yeah it was, where he was basically saying things here. Or maybe not. Well, you can read these because they pretty much tell you like the good things about each type of weapon. Or maybe not, because my god, there's so much reading to be done. Wow. Okay. Well, there's a sword. Alright, I'm a hunter. Whatever. You don't have to stick to any one class. That's how the, like, game determines you, I guess. You don't have a set class, you can change class willy-nilly. Because if you change your weapon, then that changes your class, technically. Okay. Oh my god. I'm just gonna kind of try and do this quickly. Jesus Christ, there's shitloads. Hammers are pretty good against wyverns. Wyverns, yeah. It has a good chance of stunning them, which is kind of what you want to happen against a wyvern, because they are a bastard if they're not stunned. That's pretty much all I'll say on that. We'll find out, as I'm going to continue saying, we'll find out more about that later. Ah, the devilish dance, that's right. It's when you press the right trigger, when you've got dual blades, and then they like glow red, and then it allows you to do a huge cool combo of moves, but your stamina gauge slowly deteriorates, which kind of sucks. But the devilish dance is really deadly, I must admit. The gun lance, they're awesome. Like I've said, I don't like using them, but I like the purpose behind them. They have like a pointy bit at the end of them that allows them to stab like a lance, and then you can press circle, which allows you to shoot a shot. But if you're blocking, which I think is the right trigger, and then you press both the triangle and circle, then you do its special move, which shoots like, there you go, the technique, Wyvern's Fire. And it's pretty fucking powerful. Oh yeah, the hunting horn. I was right with that, which I didn't know, but I now do. It's just some slow weapon that takes genius to actually use. It is actually pretty good because it allows you to buff yourself with multiple different things. Depending on what notes it plays, they all play different colour notes, and each colour notes have different effects. I think it tells you here actually. Holy shit, this is a long one. Okay. Self-improvement. Like, I mean, look at all this stuff. Look at all this. Look at it. Look at it. There's so much. 19 pages. Like 16 of which are just showing you notes. Well, I won't remember any of these. I don't really use hunting horns, so it's kind of wasted. I only use it in the... what is it? Oh my god, this is so much stuff in the training school. That's when I use hunting horns, but that's only so I can completely finish a certain fight. That's the only reason, really. Tigrex! Ooh. That fucking thing. I hate it. Acquired at mining points. Found lakeside at the mountain's base. Kezuel? What? Oh! Incredibly valuable. Yes, it is. Oh my god. I want to read all these, but at the same time I don't, because there's so much. Like, what the hell? Look at this. Oh my god. Yada, yada, yada. Fuck this. You don't need to know about all of this stuff. Like, really? How much stuff? Hang on, this actually could be useful, because I've not really read it. I've not really read many of the hunter infos, which is kind of stupid. Skills are assigned to an individual piece of armor during crafting. Okay. And then the other way of getting it is by wearing a set of armor. Honestly, when I first played, that was possibly my biggest downfall with this game. Wait, I'll get more into it in a sec. Yeah, my biggest downfall in this game was most probably because I was really stupid, to say the least. The reason I'm saying that is because I didn't even think, like, you know, having a set of armor would be beneficial to me in the slightest. I couldn't be more wrong with that, actually. Hey, the farm! I'm pretty sure the farm's, like, working now. Okay, beginning of this beautiful friendship. It's the last time. Okay. Oh, Treshi's disciple. Okay, I know who he is. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, we don't actually unlock it for a while. But no, my biggest downfall was because I didn't use sets of armors. I used like dotted pieces, like a helmet from one set of armor, gauntlets from another set of armor, a waistcoat from a different set of armor. It was just like, I was all kinds of different armor types. And that was a huge disadvantage, really. Because when you have a set of armor, you get different skills. Like I've shown with this armor, the Mafu Mofu. When you have the set of it, you've got the cold elimination, so you don't need to worry about things like, hey, you can get cooks. Cool. When you've got the set, you don't, like with this, the cold elimination, you don't need to worry about using things like hot drinks or whatever. I want someone that varies in two places, even if they're only level 1. Oh no, they're level 2. Fruit and drink. Woo! Okay. Sure. Yeah, the first feline is free, which is pretty cool. And now you can go to the kitchen, and they can cook you stuff. And they're pretty useful. Anyway, I've wasted enough time doing training and all that shit. Let's start the game, shall we? Alright, the first quest we have is to deliver 5 mountain herbs. And then you can go into, like, you know, the quest details, and it says, like, basically an overview of what you need to do. You can read those if you wish. I've pretty much read all of them, so it would be really pointless for me to do that. But yeah, this game is going to take forever, and I already know this. I also switched up my controls, which I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad one. But whatever. Oh god, you need to get used to that noise. Never ever stops. Right, the portable spit. You can purchase your own later in the game, but for the time being, I'll just use the supply one. I think it costs 500 for one, and then the other one you can buy is 5,000 poker points. I think it is poke. 5,000 poke points. Poker. I don't fucking know. P's. 5,000 P points. Anyway, I wanna kill something. Oh god, my controls I'm not used to. Yeah. I'm really not used to the controls. Hot damn. Like, at all. I may have to switch them around again. Okay, what do we get? We get a brute bone. And raw meat. That's what I wanted so I can make a steak. Oh cool, 2 raw meats. Alright, then. This one gives a popo tongue. That gives you... that's an account item, which... ooh! Which will be traded in at the end of the quest for... P points... and... money, basically. Yeah, I'm switching my controls back to the way they were, because I can't do that. Camera setting, I had that at normal, I think, and the type was type 2. That's more like it. Okay, cool. Right, I'm pretty sure the mountain herbs are gathered from here. Sap plant. You're not like guaranteed to get a mountain herb off of every one of these, but there's a chance that you will get them. Or not.